Something about the curve of the path ahead of you gives you pause. With the obscured sight lines you recognise as a good site for an ambush. At the same time, you don't hear anything out of the ordinary. Actually, you don't hear anything at all. No hum of insects, no rustling of animals, even the air has stilled. As you move carefully forward, you spot a massive langfast slinking through the wild growth. Moving crouched, the wilder towers among the tropical trees, and it wears a bleak skull on its head. Your eyes meet it, holding the cold, unblinking stare of the heartbeat. A gulpful yelp, the wilder abandons any attempt at subtlety. Oh well, it would be nice to have a ranger with me, wouldn't it? Hey, big lad, ain't you? Dude.
Yes? Did I do that?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Death take you. Yes.
The rumbling reaches your ears first, a low growl from the land, before being pierced by the cry of a distant bird. The ground sets to vibrating beneath your feet, the growing roar of a stampeding beast echoing around you. As you crest the rise to find the stampede has passed, now only a rumbling cloud in the distance. As the dust settles, you note that a few of the boar remain, falling and still, with a large feathered dart protruding from their fur. Watching away. The vantage on the high ground offers a comfortable view of the boars. After a few moments, lanky four-armed figures loop out of the cover of the trees, each padding around the boars on the ground. The fish-headed wilder gurgle and hiss at one another before crouching to feast on their catch. The boars, still living, squeal painfully in protest. Ambush and attack. You step forward, drawing your weapon. Ugh.
That looks complicated.
Lava beyond sick.
Need something? How about this?
It is no use. I cannot get through.
Lava beyond sick.
Most
Yes?
inconvenient.
Taste blood. This one thinks they're clever.
Take him down.
Lavaru beyond sick.
Death take you.
Yes, yes.
Not exactly my area of expertise.
That nonsense, because again, you can do that exactly where you are right now.
Yes.
It bugs the hell out of me that does that.
I can scarcely believe it.
It really does.
I am ready. No, I cannot do that.
Well, it's
This is futile!
Oh, good.
should die.
Death take you.
Let's go.
Yes? No mercy!
Doodle-doo-doo, doodle-doo-doo, doodle-doo-doo. Find an old stone coffer, pitted and mottled by long exposure to the elements. The lid is cracked, but thick wooden fines, like fingers, giant fingers, hold it in place. Yeah, I should be able to do that. You get the tendrils of the chest, fines hungrily creep up to entangle it again, but you tear at them faster than they can grow back. In the midst of all of this, you're able to get the lid of the chest. You retrieve an antique bronze hatchet, pulling it from the coffer, even as the fines feebly grasp it with hungry tendrils. A large langriff, a broodmother, by the size and crest, surfaces from the pool. Around her neck hangs a knotted cord strung with shiny odds and ends. Chirps softly. As you draw closer, she gargles in agitation, but does not attack. She dives back down and disappears. You hear splashing and chattering among further up the slope.
An invitation? Or a trap?
Broodmother's fury. Well, she didn't attack me. Hang on, here,
There's a pack hunting swamp lizard in Adir with a call like that. It normally means they have you surrounded.
The young langlet pokes his head out from behind one of the adults and burbles happily. The adult ushers it back with a firm claw. Smaller than the hatchlings in a cage, but not much.
Oh, Anna.
I know.
Oh, Anna.
Smaller than barely.
Oh, Anna.
Hate the Hawaii.
I recall when you picked up ancient Ingwithin, but this?
Hatchlings.
Hatchlings, so you want them to get the hatchlings. Yes, I saw Hatlinge caged in the village. She screeches with emotion, rocking her whole body back and forth. Her bursting fins flashes like a blade. The other Langwith bare their teeth and even wider. Turning her attention from you to the formation of Langwith, the broodmother hisses and flicks her tail, gesturing down towards the bottom of the ravine, towards the village. The others bob their heads in agreement.
Oh, Anna.
I can rescue the Hatchlings, but your clan must stay away from the village. Looks at you, tilting her head this way and that. At last she raises her head and thrills to the treetops. One by one, the other Langwith lower their weapons and snap their jaws shut.
Please, hatchlings.
They will gonna do it at night time then.
You need something?
Need to free those Langwith hatchlings.
Are you crazy? Then Himwehi will go and blame me.
Burning eyes meet you.
You see the woman at the trading post? The angry one?
Grabs your arms with a strong, stickly hand and points across the dock to a scowling woman who stands with her arms full.
She will have my corpse for bait if you do this.
Why would she blame you?
She despises me. How could disaster not be my
Oh,
fault?
everybody hates each other in this fucking place, eh?
Besides, the Ranga will bury her at high tide if she so much as insults you. Or any foreigner. At least go and see her before you release her prizes. Then, maybe I find some other place to be until her anger cools.
Let's go with your arm, leaving behind a few glimmering fish. Okay.
For what do you linger here? The village is much too
Need to
quiet.
release the Langwith. Throws back her head and laughs.
But you do not laugh. Then you do not joke. For what would I do this foolish thing?
She wipes a tear of merriment from the corner of her eyes. They have clans and families. What would you do if someone caged your children? Her expression hardens.
Then I never forgive them. We must destroy the broodmother now, before she is bolder. For what do you say this again?
Wow.
They are animals. They hunt where they smell food, and they smell food in our village.
Leans forward and speaks slowly, yes, and through explaining this to a child.
If I release the young ones, then they attack when they grow big. So will you when you get back on that boat of yours. But we will be stuck with our Lagofat problem. Speak no more of this fool. For what do you tell? For what do you tell the same tired joke? No.
Say it myself then.
Allow me.
Stop this! They will get away! Look out! They escape!
Run away, children, run away! There. Didn't want to do it myself, Leaking from the water, the broodmother eagerly chirrups and beckons towards the Hatchlings, who rally around her with unbridled joy. She lets out a low-pitched warble when she sees you. The broodmother makes a show of removing her necklace and laying it out on the sand, and gesturing from the youth to the necklace and back again.
For what do you open the cage? Now they get away. I will not be the one to tell.
The fishermen say you released the Lagofat. What madness possessed you?
I couldn't stand to see them caged.
At least I can look forward to killing them when they come back.
Clears her nostrils and glanced away, the sound of her grinding teeth speaking for her.
And you, keep your webless hands off of what is not yours. Akira,
They weren't yours to begin with either, were they? No, they weren't.
So, we're back. Did you miss us? Well, thanks. Atsura gave me a name and a location. That was all. The rub of it is, my target The they were there, Ranga, though. He was I picked and then I took this. The old acted like I hadn't just killed. Not to stop fair. Atsura, they moved by the time I. If you don't, we should talk to Atsura. You'll want to know that I've done as he asked. I've got some answers.
Clear skies.
He tilts his head as he watches you, his eyes unblinking. Maya has business with you.
Indeed. I hope we return victorious.
He turns to her with a bold, almost confrontational stare. A look that seems to mirror her own.
It's done in any case. I'll leave you to decide what
We got a
victory
point.
means.
We got a point. Yeah, explain what you've been up to.
Maya has been assisting with plans to work toward peace in some of the more tumultuous parts of Deadfire.
Tumultuous. He raises his eyebrows, looking back at her.
A noisy kind of piece, but it's all we're likely to get.
All but likely.
Then we must take what we can.
He stares her down with a challenge in his eyes.
I'm certain Harama would agree. He's well, after all, thanks to your decisive action.
He cocks his head. Oh, you can say that again.
Twaha reports success and sends her thanks for your swift intervention. You have aided your countrymen with distinction. There is no higher honor to which a trencher may ascribe.
He tilts his head toward her, emphasizing his words.
But what of your own assignment?
I'm going to say nothing, but we know what happened.
Nothing that a mountain of bronzoas won't cure.
Rawatai values your service, as do I. And I can think of no better reward for the rough country's finest sharpshooter than a piece such as this.
He reaches below his desk for an arbutus, which he presents to her with stiff formality. Don't think I'll be using this because the interrupt is way more
I
substantial.
won't keep you. I know you both have plenty of business to attend to. How do you mean that? Are you making advances at me? It's for the best. This would be a most inconvenient...
Yes, I've done that one before. Right. Chit chat to her then. What's she gonna do?
I feel like I should set the record straight.
Maya folds her arms and wraps her knuckles against her bicep. Go on.
I didn't get into this business so I could shoot first in a battle that hadn't even started, you know? I can make a case that my work was justified, but gods. Assassination is a big step in an uncertain direction.
Hey, you say that again.
We're shooting at people with dangerous ideas, and assuming the ideas will die with them.
I want to go for the third one. Third one.
Ishiz is a good listener, but he's too dumb to offer much perspective. I could use some of yours right about now.
I mean, that is kind of right. Bullets are cheaper than armies. You're spending less in resources.
It's true. We don't want to lose the Deadfire by attrition.
Well, we certainly don't. Again, he nods. Nodding to herself, Maya seems less thoughtful and more resolved. She cracks her neck and rolls her shoulders, letting out a relieved sigh.
You're right. It's a hard truth, but the sooner we own up to it, the sooner we can move past it. If we go Atsura's way, we had better be sure that killing the right people makes a difference. Damn sure.
Damn sure.
And if we fall back on what we know, cannons, sieges, occupation, we'd better commit to fighting a moving target. We won't succeed if we don't understand the tribes. And something tells me that we aren't there yet.
Ooh. I should embrace this test if it's worth. I like that one.
You sound like the propaganda from back home.
I've got some answers.
Alright. Okay. Happy days.
That's worse than rough.
A question, Watcher? I can scarcely believe it.
Might as well be hitting the water.
Issue. Hello? I'm not knocking on your door. Strides into your cabin, closes the door and begins removing clothing. First the shot hits the floor, then the sailors start tugging off a bolt. What in the whale's name are you doing? Glancing at you with a mischievous grin. I thought it was obvious, Captain. I'm stripping down for you. What the fuck? No. The sailor blinks at you, bare with their waist up, head cocked to the left. Are you sure? I thought we could use some fun. I'm pretty sure, mate. I'm pretty sure. Wow. Yep. I'm going to wait.
I am ready.
Oh. Capitan! And he gets stuck on his eye.
That's not very helpful.
It's not very helpful. Fire damage! My lord, actually put something off that's actually bad. But no, eh?
You see that, Ishi?
See that?
Sure.
Good job, Constantine. Good job. Well done, mate. Ouch. Oh, Matt. There we go. This will be fun. What we're running into now. The waters of the Deadfire are as flat and translucent as a sheet of stained glass, and a steady wind guides junk along. The scent of a well-spiced stew rises below decks. Ina and Berdold are perched on the gull whale, legs and fishing poles dangling over the water. Got myself a real prize the other day, Rena says. Slipped off my hook though. I keep telling you, you used a bigger one, Baleful chuckles. Seem to recall the dark-eyed barkeep in Queen's Berth slipping off your hook too. Shows you'll land once pretty soon. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Captain. Well, the field doesn't invest in betel tackles, all I'm saying. See that? I don't know what it is. You look, a dark shape moves under the water. It's almost at the edge of the horizon, but it's rapidly approaching. It's coming right for us. Well, you've got survival. I think it's a barred Ravager. A barred Ravager, a gargantuan shark known as a ramming ships. Thinking them. Alright, I've never killed any of these, and I don't think I'm going to continue, so let's get the hell out of here. Sacrifice a crew member. Vulnerability. Yeah, so I've not killed any of the major things. I don't think I will. I don't think I need to. Killings do absolutely nothing. Alright, big man, do your super duper. I'm gonna freeze everything in my path, Billy.
That's it.
All feel like major players.
Your orders? Hunter, do you come to serve your coin bond?
Its flames have been extinguished.
There is great power in a promise kept, and great rewards.
Akura, gives a mighty sack of coins and deposit it in your arms without hesitation.
You have served your coin bond with distinction. Go and line your pockets with riches exchanged for promises fulfilled. I will do the same.
Finds her head and touches her brow. Nice doing business with you. Nice. That's another one bites dust.
Candles and bombs.
What say, Hunter?
You won't be slithering out of this one.
Snakes are difficult clients, I say. But I think mine will be very satisfied.
She accepts the head and sniffs before holding it at arm's length.
Good work, Hunter. You must be in good health to survive Visali's poison.
What? Say again?
I have an unusual challenge, seeing as the target is already dead. They call him the Steel Preacher. In life, he was a devout Magranite with a pet construct. Rather than accepting death and passing through Tangaloa's jaws, he paid an animancer to stuff his soul inside his metal pet. Now he is a metal terror, purifying travelers in flame. The trail of his destruction ends on an isle due south of Fort Deadlight.
Like, okay, I'll return with whatever passes for his head. Alright. Juggernaut man, is he? Suddenly barren. Battle! Your journey through the streets of Nikitaka is interrupted by a group of Kef detached from the shadows before you. Oh, the men women say nothing, they spread out among you. Oh, identify the ambushers. Great. Alright. What do you want? Very silently, light glinting along the edges of the weapon. Alright, I tried to be nice. Failed my check. Who are you? No way did I get that fancy armor. A Woodica Neonite. Atsura.
I'm listening.
and watch taste blood.
Oof, my. Did I ever do them? Ooh, ooh. This I had to be folded into a square with clean, diligent creases. Tom walks the Deadfire carrying shards of heat-scotch metal. The significance of these items can't have escaped you. Though the timing is a surprise to all, she grasps this opportunity. Do not hide the fact that we are under the auspices of the law. Any keys out?